If you feel like you've lost your spark a little bit, this summer is your chance to get it back. What if this was the season where you felt vibrant and magnetic and fully alive again? To be the kind of woman who turns heads and lights up any room she walks into. Not because you're trying, but because you just simply radiate confidence, ease, and joy. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to have that same kind of energy, because turning heads has almost nothing to do with how you look and everything to do with your presence. It's about presence over appearance. So let's get glowing from the inside out. Welcome back, and if you're new, I'm Hilary Silver. I'm a former therapist and master coach of 25 years and the founder of Ready for Love, a women's empowerment and wellness company. I help high-functioning midlife women rediscover themselves, reclaim their power, and create a life that feels as good on the inside as it looks on the outside. So if that sounds good, make sure to subscribe and stick around. And before we dive in today, I want to invite you to join my weekly newsletter called Self-Centered. This is where I share inspiration and motivation and mindset reminders, along with all of my favorite lifestyle goodies for living a self-centered life. It's free, so if you want to get in on that, the link to sign up is in the show notes and in the description below. So let's talk about how to have a glow up this summer and make it last. And these are a combination of outside in, inside out shifts. So shift number one is to slow down to glow up. If you want to glow this summer, you have to embrace a slowdown. High-functioning women are productive. We get shit done. We love crossing things off of our to-do list and maybe even put things on the list after we did it just so we can cross it off. That's how good it feels. I'm sure you've heard the notion, if you need something done, ask a busy person. That's you. And that's me too. But staying busy and overscheduled keeps you distracted from yourself, and you cannot be present and connect with yourself or anyone else when you're in that frenzied state. Focusing on all that is out there, all the doing, is surface level living. And that's a different kind of vibe. And there's a time and a place for that, but it is not now. I'm proposing that you embrace the slowdown to glow up, because it's in the slow moments that you step into your fully feminine, flowing, glowing self, focusing on the being rather than the doing. There is something incredibly radiant about a woman who is unhurried. And summer is the perfect time for this because of the warm mornings and the longer days and the later evenings. It all just invites this kind of slow movement. The energy is softer, and so are you. Strong and soft is the ultimate glow. Powerful and feminine. It's the contrast that makes it so intriguing. So stop all the sprinting and start sauntering. Stop the I've got this, I'll do it myself mode, and allow yourself to receive. Let someone else carry the groceries and let someone open the door for you. Take your time getting ready in the morning. Notice the warm sun on your skin. Let yourself move differently. The glow doesn't come from pushing. It comes from just being present. Can you feel the difference even as I say it? This is definitely a vibe. Next, you're going to begin indulging in your desires. If you've been living in survival mode, doing what's necessary, expected, or responsible, it's time for a shift. Need-based living is basic level living, scarcity living. Settling for the bare minimum is simply not enough. This summer, elevate yourself and be led by desire. Desire is the most magnetic energy that you can embody. And it's not just about sex or romance, though yes, that too. It's about aliveness, pleasure, play, beauty, doing what you want to do, not just what you have to do, getting what you want, not just what you need. Do you need a new summer dress or another white tee? Probably not, but do you want it? Then yes, you shall have it. So ask yourself, what would feel good today? What do I want to eat and where? What do I want to have and experience or listen to? What would feel luxurious, even if it's simple? Sleeping in a little, or having your morning coffee on the patio instead of in the kitchen rushing around doing dishes and all the things. So drop the shoulds and ditch the guilt. Say yes to what lights you up and what feels good, and do more of that. Have more of what you want, not just of what you need. That's the glow up energy. Next, you're going to prioritize yourself. Summer can be sneaky because you think it's going to feel spacious and light, but somehow your days can start filling up with everyone else's energy and noise and needs, because maybe your teenage kids sleep until noon and then get up around that time and make a mess in the kitchen and there's clutter everywhere. Or maybe your college age kids are home and suddenly the house feels full. Or it's your first summer without kids at home and you haven't quite figured out how to fill that space with yourself. Either way, the risk is the same. If you don't intentionally fill your days with you, what you want and what's important to you, even your bucket list items like places you want to go this summer, it will fill up. These days will fill up with distractions, obligations, and background noise. So you've probably heard this metaphor of the glass jar, filling the glass jar, coming from the time management and productivity experts. If you want to fill everything that you can into a jar and maximize the space, you start with the big rocks first. The important things that matter most go in first. Then it's the pebbles, and then it's the sand. If you pour the sand in first, there's no room for the rocks, right? So there's a great visual there, and maybe you've heard of that before. But here's the truth. You are the rocks. Your movement, your rest, your quiet, your creativity, your joy, your walks, your workouts, your space, your rituals, your vacation spots. The things that make you, you. If you don't put them in the jar first, your days will be filled with filler. Groceries, conversations that you didn't initiate, endless texts, TikToks that your teenager sends you, laundry piles and noise, okay? None of that is bad, but it shouldn't come before you. It's okay if your family doesn't get to do something they want because you get to do something you want. So this summer, get intentional, look at your calendar, claim your time and protect your energy, and make sure that your life is filled with more of what you want, not just what everyone else wants, what's expected, or what's convenient. Next, eat and drink like you love yourself. There's nothing like a summer evening on the patio. I love patio happy hours. The sun is kind of going down a little bit. The breeze is on your skin. You have your glass of rosé in hand. Patio happy hours are fun. I'm all for it. But again, summer can be sneaky in this way because it throws off our routines in a good way most of the time. But we eat out more and we drink more and we can graze all day, or we don't eat all day and then we feel like we have the green light to eat anything that we want because we're hungry. So this is just a reminder to pay attention to all of your yeses and nos when it comes to food and drink. Enjoy, eat, drink, imbibe. Alcohol and apps are fun, but before you know it, you can feel puffy and dull. Alcohol ages us, it is a fact, and so does regret about what you ate or drank the day before. So if you find yourself going out more than usual, have fun, but make intentional choices and modulate your intake. And that way, when you do indulge, you can just enjoy it guilt-free and be carefree about it. This shift isn't about restriction, it's about discernment and feeling good in your body and making choices that are in your best interest, being awake to your choices so that you can savor everything that you say yes to fully and freely. And finally, create a daily morning mindset ritual. So here's the truth. If you don't take charge of your energy in the morning, something else will. The kids, the news, your inbox, someone else's mood, someone's need, your whole being can get hijacked. And before you know it, you're not feeling how you want to feel, and you're not being who you want to be. All because you've not taken the time to ground yourself, connect with yourself, and consciously choose your pathway each day. That's why the final and maybe most important shift is this one, starting every day by choosing how you want to feel and then actively putting yourself in that state on purpose. This helps you to embrace and embody the mindset that you want to carry all day. You consciously move away from bitterness and resentment and scarcity and overwhelm and into gratitude and abundance and the feeling of infinite possibility, or whatever realm you wish to reside in each day. This really only takes about 10 minutes, but it's the best 10 minutes of the day, and it will change everything. It doesn't just change your life to do this, it literally changes everything. I've been doing this for years now, and I've literally changed my brain to think differently and have elevated my natural set point. I naturally hover at a higher vibration now. I'm calmer and clearer and more confident. I am more my best self. It's carving the path for my own growth every day. If you want a simple and powerful tool to do this, my daily journal will walk you through it step by step. It's the exact method that helped me rewire my brain, raise my natural set point, as I said, and elevate my mood and my mindset, and to consciously grow myself to the next level version of me. It's worked for me and thousands of my clients, so it is a proven method, and I've made it really affordable and easy to use and designed for real women with real lives. So I'll drop the link in the show notes if you want to check it out. But whether you use my daily journal or not, let this be your new morning ritual. And the summer is a great time to start this. Glowing up this summer and becoming a woman who lights up any room that she walks into and turns heads no matter where you go is about presence over appearance. It's how you feel about yourself. Inner radiance and abundance is alluring and captivating and completely magnetic. It is a vibe that is contagious, and people can't help but notice and want to be around it. So thanks for being here, and if you want more about magnetic energy, I recommend watching and listening to How I Turn Heads Over 50 or How to Ditch Resentment and Lighten Your Load. I'll put those links in the show notes, and they're here on the end screen now. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for being here.